Welcome to the Good Place Marionville podcast, dedicated to highlighting the good right here in Marionville, Missouri.
Today's episode will continue our commitment to showcase the goodness in Marionville, uniting our community through shared stories of hope and optimism. So hang out with us for a little while as we cover some of the good this week.
All right, Martha, we got a lot of fun to cover today. We're going to start off with an update from Chris Billings from the city in charge of Public Works. The city has received notification that we've received 90% a FEMA grant for the culverts and the bridge replacement going over to the sewage treatment facility. In other words, every time it rains really, really hard and they need to get to the sewage treatment facility, they got to go through a roaring river. And so they're actually going to get a bridge. They got a 90% grant, 10% the city's got to pay to get us over to the sewage plant when we need to get to the sewage plant. That's pretty good news. And you may have noticed when you're out on 14 that the Odell Street project has the new steel sleeved sewer line installed, and the road culvert work continues as they eliminate that railroad crossing on Odell.
Amazing. So Public Works staff will also be doing a brush pickup at the end of this week, pending the weather. And this is an interesting fact because we didn't know about this, Jim. Since the ice storm of 2007, the city has been doing this every month. So this is a service they're providing. So get your brush out there.
You know, I haven't had a brush in a really long time.
How about limbs and things like that?
That's
what you're getting from trees.
Okay. All right. Fireworks at the Marionville Park will be on June 29th. A little late this year. Usually they do them on my birthday on June 26th. I really enjoy that. I love that you guys celebrate my birthday so much. I just think that's fantastic. All right. The fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks will be on June 29th at dark. We're planning out this. We're going to have food trucks and some music, and we'll have a flyer out in a few days there from the city. We'll also be planning a park work day and movie night in the park sometime this summer. Please keep your yards clean and mowed, asked Chris Billings. So he's got more time to work on other projects and stop writing you little letters, love letters saying, please mow your yard. Nobody loves to get a love letter from Chris Billings.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. So, Jim, what have we got on the Board of Aldermen update?
You know, Martha, last Thursday night, the Board of Aldermen met. You were there. I was there, along with the Board of Aldermen and the city attorney. And we all started the proactive process to develop economically the city of Marionville. So an economic development commission, they haven't decided what they're going to call it yet. That is to say, over the next 120 days, the Board of Aldermen will be crafting the plan to grow our city in our residential, retail commerce, and industrial. If you want to be part of helping our city grow with intentionality, reach out to City Hall to find out when the next meeting will be. Rumors sometime mid-June, but we really want to work together to help make our city a greater place to live and to raise more tax revenue to help do roads and curbs and gutter and sidewalks and things like that. We want to attract jobs here as well.
You know, I love the word proactive, and that's what I really hear in that. So the May Curb Appeal Award went to Lillian Nelson, and what a beautifully kept yard she has. And I've been noticing lately that a lot of people are cleaning up their homes, painting them, planting flowers, getting rid of rubbish. I love saying that word, garbage. You know, you can put your brush stuff out at the curb. That's another thing to do. So way to go, Marionville. Keep it up and watch the Marionville Pride page on Facebook for the June nominations. They take nominations all of the time, and it's actually, according to Kathy Urschel, the nomination will be open probably for the next week. And this is how it works. They take the top 4 nominations from the list, and then they notify them, put a sign in their yard, congratulate them on being nominated, and then someone is awarded that winning thing by the end of the month. And so, you know, this initiative was actually started last year to encourage people to see beauty within our town and to inspire others to enhance their curb appeal. And it's really done a great job of that and helping everyone to take pride in their homes and in this community. And so people get pretty excited when Barbara and Kathy show up and knock on their door and let them know that they've been nominated. Lillian, the winner from this last month, her house is at 612 South Missouri. And this is, you know, you can just go and see what a great job she's done on her yard. And I encourage you to do that with all of the places that get nominated, or just drive around town and see how people are taking care of their yards. And that award for May was sponsored by Smart Insurance and Barbara Neely Designs right here in Marionville. And they're always looking for more sponsors. So you can contact Kathy Urschel on her Facebook page in Messenger. Kathleen Urschel is how she's listed there if you want to become a sponsor.
Hey, how about a school update?
Alrighty. So, of course, summer school is in session. So continue to watch out for buses and for kids as they come into to and from school and have different activities going on. We got a great update from Peyton Grubbs, the head football coach and athletic director. He said that the high school athletic program has begun its off-season workout in the weight room, and the athletic fields and the courts are in preparation for the upcoming season. The kids are really working hard to improve and master their craft. He said that there are, this is amazing, approximately 75 total athletes that are coming out 3 to 4 days a week to get in good shape and to stay in good shape, because probably a lot of them are in good shape and they don't want to lose it. Jim, that never happens, right?
I'm in good shape. It just depends whether oval's in okay shape or not.
We were just talking about how it doesn't take long for muscles to not be as strong. Yes. So way to go, athletes. Keep it up. Keep busy this summer, getting strong and healthy and ready for the next athletic season.
All right, a first responder update. We are continuing to look for new recruits for the Marionville City Fire Department. As we start our summer up, there's always a need for more help in responding to fires, car wrecks, medical emergencies, and more. Please get an application for Debbie or Amy at City Hall. If you're interested, you got to be 18 years of age or older. But I'm on the fire department, so you can also be older. So I just want to let you know.
Emphasis on
we would love to have you join the fire department. It's a great group of people, and we need to grow it so we can spread the love.
That's awesome. All right. Sponsor highlight. I want to give a big shout out to the Bank of Billings for being a sponsor of the Good Place Marionville podcast. You know, technology is ever changing, and that's why the Bank of Billings is working hard to update their offerings with better online banking, mobile banking, and updated ATM and ITMs, which is interactive touch machine, was it?
Interactive
teller machines. So check that out at their new location. And remember, they are members of FDIC and equal housing lender.
So the ITMs installed at the new branch. Well, speaking of the new branch, the Bank of Billings moved across the street this last weekend. You saw them carrying cash and making a little pathway across 60 and then picking it back up and moving it across. They were moving this. They were moving the safe deposit boxes. They were moving all kinds of stuff. Big time grand open house on June the 14th, our wedding anniversary, by the way. June the 14th. They're celebrating our wedding anniversary at the grand opening at Bank. No, they're not doing that either.
It's not about us.
But Aaron Head said there's going to be cupcakes.
I'm not sure about that, but there'll be some kind of treats. There were cupcakes at their birthday party. The cupcakes were at the birthday party a couple of weeks ago, so you might have missed that. Okay, I have some random news
from
Lorraine Gann, and she said that, first of all, I just want to say this. For those that have lost a loved one, grief is really hard, and it is a process that needs to be gone through. And so this fall, we are going to have Grief Share coming to Marionville, and Grief Share is a support group that's a safe, welcoming place for people to understand the difficult emotions of grief. It's a 13-week group, and you'll discover what to expect in the days ahead and what's normal in grief. Since there's no neat, orderly stages of grief, you'll learn helpful ways of coping with grief in all of its unpredictability and gain solid support each step of the way. So more details are going to come later, but you can be preparing for that this fall for yourself or someone that you know is going through a time of grieving.
We got Alderman Kathy Urschel has got another report for us today. A big shout out to Kathy Urschel this week, been giving us a lot of information sharing the Good Place. That's right. Good reports from the street. She reports that Marionville continues to grow, not quite as much as the city attorney thought we had grown at last week's economic development, because Wikipedia apparently says we have 4,100 people living in Marionville, but apparently 1,700, a bunch of people are missing or something like that. I don't know what it is. 1,700 of them moved out in between when Wikipedia wrote. No, that's not what it is. All right.
Anyway.
Okay. Kathy Urschel reports that Marionville continues to grow. A once rundown house on South Street has been vacant for years. It's getting a facelift, and there are 2 new homes being built, one on South College and one on South Missouri. Progress in our little town. Thank you to those builders doing that.
She sent a picture of this house that is getting the facelift, and I encourage you to go by and watch the process. Let me just tell you.
There's no face on it.
let me just tell you, this has been very interesting because they painted the whole house gray and then they went back and painted the body of the house white and left all the gray trim. So it's just been a fascinating process to see how put in all new windows and really, really
Is that the one
look
on
like
South College or South Missouri?
that is
South Street.
this, yes, on South Street.
Okay.
So over there south of the school.
All right. So Apple Fest has a photo contest. They want you to send in all your favorite photos of Jim and Martha from the Good Place. No. That's not what it is.
I don't know why you're in charge of this when you people are going to think Jim's making up news that doesn't exist, but that's not true.
It's free.
We have real news, and the Apple Fest is having a photo contest, and this is really going to be a lot of fun. It ultimately is a fundraiser by selling a product at the end. But right now, all the details are on the Apple Fest, Marionville Apple Fest Facebook page. But they are collecting pictures taken in Marionville that fit our theme for this year. And our theme is celebrating slices of history since 1854.
170.
Isn't that
years.
amazing?
It is amazing.
So the photographer doesn't have to live in Marionville, but the pictures have to be from Marionville. And there's no age limit. It's going to be run the whole month of June. And then what's going to happen is the photos are going to be judged, and 12 winning photos are going to be in a calendar for 2025. And that calendar will be for sale during Apple Fest. And any proceeds that Apple Fest raises helps to pay for the carnival that we provide as a free gift to the community. So the contest is free to enter for the 12 monthly pictures. And then for $25, you can be entered to be on the cover. So there is a fee if you want your picture to maybe be chosen for the cover of the calendar. So
Let's take that picture right now for the cover.
Well, that technically it is in Marionville if you're taking that right now, right?
Okay.
And the details for the photo size and where to email it and everything, we'll have it in the show links. You can find it on Marionville Apple Fest Facebook page, but all that is through June 30th. So get on it, take some pictures, have some fun, and celebrate Marionville.
Absolutely. And it is Vacation Bible School season. So mark your calendars. Make sure you let us know if you've got VBS at your church. We were notified by First Baptist Church of Marionville that July 8th through the 12th from 9 a.m. to noon every day from the 8th to the 12th, Vacation Bible School is there. There was always 100 or more people. Look for the yard signs all over town and scan the QR code and register your kids, your grandkids, your neighbors' kids. Register yourself. They're always looking for volunteers. Thanks to Gail Smart and her team of volunteers for making this happen each and every year. Martha, is there anything else before we close out today's show that we need to talk about that could happen in Marionville?
Well, there might be, Jim, but we would need people to submit it. So, this is a great time to do that. Get out your phone. If you are thinking about it, send us an email at goodplacemarionville@hotmail.com. Send us some good news so we can share it right here on the podcast.
All right. That's goodplacemarionville@hotmail.com. Thanks for joining us on the Good Place Marionville podcast. Keep your eyes out for the good, and together we can celebrate Marionville.